Irish Youth Choir comes together once a year at the University of Limerick, and we bring together singers from throughout Ireland who audition to be a part of the choir and really come together to have a fun and educationally valuable time where they end that and culminate it with performances which happen right around the country.
On these courses there's always a transformation. There is enough energy and input in those 7 days that they go back into their community choirs and in their college choirs, and they can have a positive influence around the rest of Ireland as well.
Being part of the Irish Youth Choir gave me wonderful inspiration. It brought a love of choral music that essentially wasn't there in me. It showed me what the standard was like, what excellence could be achieved.
In Irish Youth Choir we get an array of different types of people coming from straight out of school, leaving cert just past, right up to people who are early career.
I'm a musician myself. I often sing with choral groups around the country, so I come back here as often as I can because it's just such a good learning experience.
I think one of the main draws of the Irish Youth Choir for me would be just the training that you get. It is very intense work, but it is definitely worth it. Your sight really improves, your musicianship improves, your ability as a singer improves to such a short space of time.
So we have really good thorough warm-ups in the morning, probably break into sectional rehearsals, which is mainly for the purpose of learning the notes and making sure that the dots on the page are then realised into the voice. And then as the week progresses, we really get knee-deep into what the words mean and exactly what we're doing and how we craft a brilliant performance.
Every time you do the first rehearsal, it's kind of mind-blowing in a way to hear the full effect of all the voices in full swing.
The tutors are just endlessly incredible. They're so knowledgeable about the voice, about all the different music that you're doing, and they really come to you as a professional, trying to prepare you for professional situations.
We try to keep the musicianship alive. It's not an academic subject. It's integrated into all our teaching.
As former members, we understand what they go through on a daily basis. It's a long day. We understand the stamina they need as vocalists to get them from beginning of the week to the performance.
The Irish Youth Choir has been very much a formative part of my career personally in terms of choral conducting and now working with young music educators going out to be choral directors.
It's really incumbent upon us to make sure that we connect into as many different areas within Irish choral music as possible. So we're connecting up very strongly with music generation, we're connecting up with different local authorities so we can make sure that if they're not in a particular music generation area, we can still provide some help and support in terms of choral music as well.
So the end of our courses are really about that performance element, about seeing, I suppose, the excitement and the joy that the young singers have, having experienced all of that learning and all of that coming together during the week.
You have a goal to work towards, you need to have this right by the end of the week. For the concert itself, then there's always an adrenaline rush afterwards and jubilant celebrations, I'd say.
Every single year we have such an enthusiastic group of young people, and they just know how to have fun and bring their sense of enthusiasm to their music.
And these are people with whom you share friendships for life, not just from the choral perspective, but just long-term friendships.
And so once we've performed together and we've gone on that journey and we've been put under pressure and we've achieved the very best that we can achieve, that's when we can look at each other and know that we've been on a very important journey together.
So I would say if you're thinking about doing this, don't think, just audition. Because I did this after I finished college, after I finished my music degree, and it gave me so much, because music is endless. You could go on learning forever, and this is an incredible learning environment. So I would really say go for it, do it, be part of this, it's very special.